she says, and then she burps. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the June live video. Is it June? Stop making noises. Sorry, Ryan said, are you ready? And I burped. It's like the reaction. Turn your phone on silent. Which is what he always says to me. Oh, God, watching me on my TV, watching me on your TV, sweet contemplation, that's not a healthy thing to do. Okay, I'm going to apologise I'm going to say hello, first of all. And then I'm going to apologise for being in my trackies. As you guys know, I've been sick for like a month. So I decided to stay in my jacket, in my nice comfy jacket and my nice comfy trackies, and stay warm as opposed to, being cold and everything. So I hope you guys don't mind that I'm all... Christine. Sorry. Thank you, Christine. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm a bit dressed down and I'm a bit sort of wishy-washy tonight. Yesterday, it's a very good crowd tonight. Jay's watching on her TV too. I think I'm too... I don't know how I go on a TV. I think I'm too... I don't know. Don't put me on a TV. Hi, Natasha. Sorry. Warm is good. Yes, exactly. Warm is good. Okay, so a few things that you may notice that's a little bit different other than the fact that I'm, not wearing normal clothes. On the side of the video, down that side, had to work out which way I was going there, you'll see that all your comments are popping up there. This is an idea of Ryan so that when people watch this back, or when even I watch this back, that I can actually read your comments back again. We've got some kind of tracking of them, because most of the time they just get lost into the internet. So this way I can have a look. I can go back and read comments and make sure that I get them all in, and make sure if I need to answer questions, if I miss them, then I can do that. So I hope you guys don't mind the sort of little ticker down the side there. Let me know if it's bothering you and I'll, move over this way or move that way. Also, and I don't know if you guys can really see, because you can only see the rag sog behind me. Pardon me. We've moved some stuff around in my office. It was a little bit too big. Someone's talking to me on Instagram. Christine's talking to me on Instagram. I won't pay attention or watch the rest of the night. We had to do some moving around in here when I bought my new printer, which you guys would have seen today in my video for printing the inserts. So we kind of moved everything around. So Ryan's actually got somewhere to sit that's not the floor, which he's really excited about. I've got a place for my printer, I've got a place for my guillotine, and I would happily give you guys another tour, but I don't know if it's worth it at this point, only because it's only going to be here for another sort of 8 months. What do you reckon, 8 months? He's been quiet tonight, who would know why. So let me know if you guys really want a tour, but it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mishmash of just sort of chucking everything everywhere at the moment. So, what?
He's laughing at the comments.
Oh, Ryan's laughing at the comments. Right, I'm glad you're laughing. Can you bring any really funny ones to my attention? Yes, an upgrade for Ryan. He's been upgraded from the floor. So I thought I had a bunch of cards to show you guys tonight, but I don't. I went looking through my card box and realised I haven't actually made any this month. And that's only because I've been so sick that I haven't had time to really play. That said, I have been watercolouring a lot. If you saw my Instagram yesterday, I put some pictures up and I'll show you guys some in a minute. I've been playing with all my colouring things. I don't know, I'm really into them at the moment, just sort of playing with inks and water and trying to draw and doing those sort of things. So yeah, that's sort of where my head's at. But what I thought I'd show you first, I don't know why I had my planner open, is I have started, and I will do a video of this when I'm actually finished. This is my little gorgeous mini Mumsy and Bub with the glitter on the side. I love this planner. It's so cute. It actually fits. I don't know if you guys know this, so you know the awesome Kmart shelves that everybody seems to have at the moment? These fit perfectly in that shelf. So if you wanted an excuse, because that's a good place to store it. What have I got up there? I just realised what I had. They fit really nicely and they look really cute. So I will take a very cute photo in the next couple of days with that sitting in there. So what I've done in here is I've just flipped. I think I'll make sure it's in the middle. I've just made, these are just with basic crappy paper. And this is what I was saying. This is where I've already been learning from when I made these books to when I made the one that I showed you guys in today's video. This is the when I was trying to cut these on the guillotine and realised that that's not such a great idea. So these are all a bit fluffy. But because they're really only washi sample books, I'm not worried about it. So all I've done so far is just my Planners Anonymous one. So it's just, each one gets its own little thing. And you can see all the, I've just got all the samples in there of all my Planners Anonymous washi tape. Love that. And then when I get a chance to, I'll sit down and have, start putting all my other washi tapes in there. But I just like cut 5 centimetres off of it, stick it on there, write it in. Very, very simple. And then I've got 3 extra books here. But I've been really loving playing with jump bands. And this is all Denise's fault. She showed me how. So in my little, this is my YouTube planner. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5. 1, 2, 3. No, 6. 6 notebooks in here at the moment. I love having them all in here. It's so good. Oops, lost my bookmark. And what I thought I'd do sort of while we're going along and before... yeah, Deb, but I'll do a proper video like you asked. I just haven't had a chance to yet. I'll go through last month's insert sort of just to show you how it ended up and what I ended up doing. So that part didn't change. That stayed the same, just with the beautiful sort of thing there. I do love once this is all finished and it's all filled in. Makes me very happy. Oh, people who don't know this, Oscar and Lou are having a big sale at the moment. I think it's like 25% off. And these names or days of the week, if you are someone that loves them like I do, they are on sale at the moment. So go and check that out. So I have my goals there, which just I ended up doing just the start of the month, end of the month thing, and just sort of tracking how I went. And then as we went along, we just sort of did all our little ticks. I love that little fox. She's so cute. Nothing too exciting, but still. Exactly, Mel. Just use a notebook. It doesn't... It's a pretty way to have everything, but it's not... Like, it's not necessary. I don't need to have a whole planner just for my washi collection. But it's good. I found it really great when I was sort of planning my Game of Thrones week. I took my washi book with me to plan a day. And I just basically sat there all day and went through my washis and tried to work out everything to kind of match. So that was sort of, that's why I love having a washi book. And then to have a whole washi planner just seems really useful. So that's what that's for. This was my favourite part of this insert, was having the beautiful foil in the middle there. I love the vellum. Love the vellum. And we had those ones. Had all my ideas. These all came from last month's live, and this is what I'm going to do when we're finished tonight. I'll go through all the comments and get all my ideas. So, so I'm actually going to go through some of the suggestions so that you guys know that I did things. So cards in the live, yes, that's a yes. I just didn't make any this month. Insert making, that was today's video. So woohoo! Book reader insert. When I get my book lover TN, I will do a book reader insert. Scrap swap challenge. I'm working on that one. It's in things in the back of my head. And same kit 2 ways deco. That one's still on the list. I'll admit that. Still on the list. I'll move it in a minute. Not in a minute, after this. So I got my trackers there. I don't use as many trackers as in here. I only use those ones. My to-do pages didn't get used. But what I thought I'd do on these sort of pages at the back here is add in some sort of sprocket pictures, just to try and, what's the word? Number one, use my sprocket a bit more, but try and add a little bit more to this. So I got a picture there of Denise and I from Picture to Page, and then of Picture to Page, which just that photo was just so awesome. So I loved it. And then I just chucked in a sort of picture of each week's decoration, just because obviously this is my YouTube planner anyway, so that made sense. And that was it. That's my whole insert for the month. I really like the Wild and Free one. It was one of my favourites. Planning has been overwhelming lately, so I planned switch to... The Luxe inserts are great for that, Caroline. If you're having sort of those moments where planning feels too much, and I'm sorry, I'm going to cough a lot during this video, so please excuse me. Can you get me some water, please? Thank you. I am healthy, I swear.
Yes,
No, Ryan said drink this, and no, that's my watercolour water. No. What was I saying? Oh, the luxe inserts are great for that reason because you almost don't have to do anything to them. Like you can, obviously you can. So this one, so this is the one that I did in today's video, is just, and Ryan's just left so I can't use the above camera. So, but like that's gorgeous. I don't need to do anything to that. I can, but I don't have to. Can you flip to the top one, please? Thank you. It's just perfect the way it is. And if I just want to chuck a couple of stickers or a little bit of washi tape, thank you. Like, that's easy enough to do without going too over the top. So that's why I love these. And like I said in today's video, if you love the luxe inserts and you have been a subscriber for a while, I highly suggest getting on and downloading them all now because they are going to be disappearing by the end of the month. I will say this. Being sick has made me drink a lot of water. I forgot how much I love water. I swear I go through like 5 of these a day at work. It's very dangerous. Exactly. Just use these for a little while, and then you can get back into the planning thing when it kind of gets you. Or you can start slow with these. Like I said, just add some washi, add some stickers, and let it build, Caroline. You get back into it before you know it. Hi, Kath. I certainly haven't made an art form of them. I do love them, though. They were one of those things that when Planners Anonymous first came out, I remember looking at the luxe ones and going, yeah, no, I'm never going to have anything to do with that. Not a TN kind of person, not interested. And they were just so pretty, I just had to. So it's a hole I've fallen down. Yeah, good work, Caroline. And all of the other downloads too. Just have them all sitting in a folder ready to go. I don't know what you're saying what to, Denise. You have to be more specific. Okay. So while we're speaking? Got a lisp all of a sudden. While we're speaking about Denise and Picture to Page, I'm going to remind everybody that Picture to Page and Planner Alley at Picture to Page is going to be back for Picture to Page down at Geelong. So if you are in Melbourne and if you are in the western side of Geelong, western side of Melbourne. You guys just have to excuse my blonde moments for the remainder of the evening. If you are on this side of Melbourne or you want to go for a bit longer of a drive, Planner Alley will be back at Picture to Page in Geelong. Emma from Tender Designs is joining in as well this time. So really great group of girls going down there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am so sad that I'm missing out this time, but my dad is coming and I need to spend some time with my family. So I'm going to do that this time, but I'll be back for Sandown and I'm very excited. So if you haven't already looked at that gigantic haul, which has sort of started this whole love that I'm about to tell you about in a second, you just have to go. It'll just completely blow your mind. Yeah, I know, Monique, it's a bit sad. I know, but you'll be at the next one. It'll be fine. You've got more important things to be doing. Do I have any recommendations on how to drink more water? Yep, get sick. And then all you'll want is water. I used to, and I probably still, some days I can drink up to 5 cans of Pepsi. I've been really good the last couple of weeks, and I think I've got it down to 3. But I drink like these, like there's no tomorrow. So I think I'm still, yeah, exactly, like a wedding. I'm still massively don't drink as much water as I should, but I think I'm getting better. So it's just about having it in front of you and just drinking it, I think. It's more of a, if it's there, you'll drink it. If it's not there, you won't. Have a bottle that you can add fruit to, exactly, strawberry and cucumber. If you like cold, like if you want to add something to it, you can try the Twinings, and I just happen to have a container, it's empty. Try some of these Twinings infusions. These are really good. They make you start drinking water. They're just infused. You can make them as strong or as weak as you like. I like the blackcurrant ones. But this watermelon, strawberry, mint's pretty good too. And I don't even like mint. Can't wait for Planner Alley again either, Denise. I'm just really annoyed that I'm not going to be there this time. But oh well. I'm just scrolling along, making sure anything's there. I don't think I'll ever be completely a TN girl. Esther, I think I still love my big planner for most things, but I do love the inserts. They're very, very cool. Just scrolling through. Chuck questions at me if you like. Esther's been playing with stenciling from Tim Holtz Distress Inks. I have been, and this is a hole that I'm very scared of falling down. So I've been playing with, obviously you guys saw in my weekly deco, I have my little magic picture changer, which I adore. This is just the cutest thing in the entire world. Like, even more cute, the fact is that I made it. I'm just like, are you kidding me? I couldn't possibly have made anything quite that cute, but I did. So I'm slowly falling down a lawn fawn hole, which is scaring me just a little bit. So I have my eye on a bunch of lawn fawn stuff that I will be getting very, very soon. And I completely forgot why I went on to that. Oh, and that's kind of sparked this whole, I still don't know quite how I got into that. Someone remind me how I got into it. But it's sort of sparking this. Oh, and I've been watching, thank you, Ryan. I'm glad he listens to me. On their, like all their videos that people do with all the lawn fawn tabs, lawn fawn stamps and everything, everybody loves using those distress inks. I'm petrified of getting one because I feel like I will never stop buying them. And it's like my Tombos and the reason that Ryan won't let me have Copics, because once I start, I don't stop. And I have a feeling that if I started buying Tim Holtz Distress ink, I would never stop. Ever, which is dangerous. Ashley's Adventures in Lawn Fawn. It's too pretty. It's a hole I'm just scared of falling down. Okay, but this project that I've got my eye on, so I was trying to think of ways, so obviously I make cards all the time. Yeah, die cutting rabbit hole. Sorry, Esther. I'm on that one too, don't worry. So because I love making cards, like I love making stuff for my planner, but then it gets stuck in there and it doesn't ever come out, which is fine because I get to enjoy it, but I feel like it doesn't get shown to too many people. Get shown to you guys. Hey, Aaron. But I wanted a way to kind of display what I do a little bit more and kind of have everything. So I went looking for something like that, and I came across the Heidi Swap memory decks, which is, I don't think it's being discontinued, but I think they're going to do a redesign or something similar. So a lot of the stuff's on clearance at the moment, and I sort of was looking and talking to Denise, and she mentioned that she had the dies, and so I've gone and got the actual memory decks thing. So I'll do an unboxing when I get it. But I'm going to start doing memory decks cards because I really want a way to sort of use cards, like make cards, but not necessarily make cards. Are you bugged by the comment, Shorty? I'm really sorry. I'll only do it this, if everybody really hates it, I'll just do it this week, but I just wanted to try it and see how we go. I got Copics and just tried to get 1 packet. Now I own 5 packs. Exactly, Jade. That's the problem. It scares me by doing that. I don't think I could possibly just buy one and then leave it at that. But I think I was really good. I borrowed Denise's Copics and I was really good. I didn't fall down the hole from there, which I was really proud of. So fingers crossed I can stay out of that hole. Can I please send photos or post them on Insta of the PA washi? I can. I will. I'll take some photos because tomorrow's my day off. I'll put notes in my book, and I will put some more photos of my Planners Anonymous washi up on Instagram. I can do that. That's easy. Like the comments, makes it easy to watch the full screen still with it. Exactly, Kimberly. I can see the comments sort of scrolling along, but I can't see them big enough. So I'm still looking at the regular one, which is why it's good to stare at the screen. I decorated my friend's 50th birthday card with a die-cut butterfly. Now all your friends want them. That's the problem. I have a black spot on my desk, but they're so nice to use. Oh, from the Copics. I have so many marks on my desk, Jade. I'm dying. Not dying for a new desk. How long do you reckon I've had this desk for, right? This desktop, 4 years? 3 years?
5 years.
3 or 4, 5 years. When we go to the new house, I'm getting a new one. I don't know yet what or how long that will be. But I'm very much looking forward to having a new desk of some kind. This one has been fantastic for a very long time, but it's time for a new one. Any suggestions? What colour should I have? Wood. Stick with the wood.
Sandra asked if you've been to Kiki K lately.
Have I been to Kiki K lately? No, I haven't. But, put your fingers in your ears, Ryan. They have a new collection launching very, very soon. It's available for pre-order on the website right now, which means I'm going nowhere near it because I don't believe in pre-orders. I do, but not from Kiki K. So I'm going to head in, if I have to go out tomorrow, which I'm assuming I will because there should be mail tomorrow. If there is mail tomorrow and I'm going out to get mail, I may drop off at Kiki K on the way home and see if they've got the new stuff in store. And if they do, then there will be a haul coming up very, very soon. Very, very soon. Okay, I'm still going. Love to find a desk that fits across a whole wall. Jade, in the new house, I'm going to have... So very similar to this, how I've got the L shape all the way around, except this will all be desk. The whole big thing. Like.
It's all desk now.
But it's got makeup on the corner. Sorry, guys. It'll all be art. It'll all be crafty stuff. The whole thing. I'm still using the desk I first started working, so 30 years. Wow, that's amazing, Esther. I would love... Okay. This is proving how much I like old stuff. I love roll top desks. I think they're beautiful. Not practical at all for what I want to do. But I've always wanted a desk that had... Hold on, I don't remember what it was called. Do you guys remember the show called... I think it was The Adventures of Shirley Holmes. And it was like a... It's like a Sherlock Holmes mystery kind of thing when I was a kid. But on the start of that, like on the credits, there was this amazing trunk that just sort of kept opening and opening and opening. And it had all these little nooks and crannies where you could put things. I have wanted one of those kind of desks, trunks, things, the whole of my life. Because I just love little tiny things, places to put things. I'd have to buy things to put in them, which just doesn't work. But anyway, it's what I've always wanted. Exactly, Esther, not big enough. So Monique, we're kind of on the fence with if we get it made by a custom person or if we get a bunch of flat packs and kind of rearrange them all over the wall. We're kind of... I don't know. We haven't quite decided, have we? No, we haven't. He's being really quiet tonight and I don't know why.
I talked before.
My husband locked the key inside our roll top desk. Oh no. That's like putting the keys into the car in the car. That's just silly. As long as there is a handy spot for your glue tapes. I'm going to show you guys this. You guys have never seen this before. This is probably one of my favourite little caddies. So this now sits... Ryan will go overhead in a second. What are you putting the logo there for? This is just a cute little caddy. I'm just going to move that out of the way so you guys can see. That I got from... I think I got it from Coles. I think it was like $10. But it just... I love the way that it's just got room for all of my glue tapes at the front. It's got my stamp block. It's got my little... Whoops. Hole punches. It's got place for my erasers. And it sits right in front of my screen, just over there. So they're always just within reach, and it's just so simple. Just so simple. That one is seriously one of my favourites. I love that one. Things that I will not get rid of. That one. Other things I'm loving, which are other things that you guys can't see, unfortunately, because I can't flip my thing around. But I've got those Kmart square things in front of me. All my inks live there, and I've got my stamps. And I've got my Kaiser mists and all those bits and pieces. There's 2 of them there, so I love it. I do love the way, except for my pens, the way everything is set up in front of me right now. Everything's working really nice. Yes, Holy Adhesive Batman. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kinds of glue tape. Let's do a glue tape demonstration, shall we? I'll show you guys. And I'll rank them in order. 1, my amazing Kikuyo one, which I just love. It's my favourite by a country mile. This is the... Oh, yeah, I know. I know, Gilly. I know I have to do a tour. I'm aware. I will. I'll put it on the list. That's my repositionable glue tape. The one that I use making my... what were they? Post-it notes. I have a glue... I find myself lingering in the spotlight. Oh, I'm not allowed to stay too long at Spotlight, just in general. The other day I took Ryan in the car so that I knew I couldn't stay in there for more than 10 minutes because I left him in the car. So I got my Christina Ray here that Denise gave me to try. It's not bad. I think that one's from Kmart, and I have a feeling that one might be from Big W. I know Denise gave... Oh, no, that was the one that Denise gave us in our Melbourne Planner Market goodie bags. Now, there we go. There's a segue if ever there was one. Melbourne Planner Market. Someone mentioned it right at the start of the video. Who mentioned it? Melbourne Planner Market. Melbourne Planner Market. Shh, Ryan.
Crack a window and leave the radio on. He'll be fine.
That's what I do with a dog. No, I'm kidding. I don't. Who mentioned the Melbourne Planner Market? Someone join in, yell out who it was. Ryan's actually really good at just waiting for me in the car, but he gives me this look when I get back in the car, especially if I come with bags. He just gives me this look that's like, oh God, what have you done? And I'm just like, it's a video, Ryan. I swear. There you go. Skywalker said it. I'm very excited for the Melbourne Planner Markets, and I'm so excited that everybody else is starting to get really excited about it. If you don't know, if you've missed the announcements, because I think it's been announced since the last time I was here. So, they are on the 31st of August, I think. Here we go. I just announced it and it's the wrong day. No, I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's the 31st of August. Denise will tell me. Yes, 31st of August at the Kensington Town Hall here in Melbourne. And there are going to be some of the most amazing planner stores are going to be there. I'm just going to walk around like bug-eyed for the whole day. I love the Melbourne Planner Market so much. It's so much fun. Yeah, thank you, Denise. I almost need Ryan to talk to you guys while I'm continually going back with my water. Then I wouldn't feel so bad. Very, very excited for the Melbourne Planner Markets. Yay! It's going to be an absolutely fantastic day. I've switched my days off. Don't tell my workmate that. She doesn't know yet. She does. She knows. We're going to switch my days off so that I can make sure that I'm coming. And I just can't wait. There are so many more exciting things coming though as well. I'll come back to your comments in a sec, guys. So many really cool things to still be announced that are coming. That I just can't wait for you guys to find out. Denise can tell everyone that too. How amazing it's going to be. Just everything. It's just going to be awesome. Sydney is the 6th of July, so not many sleeps. Exactly, Kath. And I really enjoyed going to the Sydney Planner Markets in February. I had a really, really great time. I'm excited. Even my 17-year-old goddaughter is coming. That's awesome. That's so good that you have someone to talk to or to sort of do the planner thing with. That's been one of my favourite things about... Actually, sorry, I need to fiddle. I don't know why I'm very fiddly tonight. One of my favourite things about going to planner days is having met all the other fantastic planner people here in Melbourne and get to spend time with them and get to kind of hang out and just talk about planners even though we don't. But there's something very cool about having someone to talk to about that. So yeah. Jay Milner, it's not that far to come. You can just drive over the border. You can come to the Melbourne Planner Market. It's so much fun. It's seriously so much fun. You can stay at my place. That's fine. I'm sure Denise has a spare bed too. We'll just do like a bed and breakfast kind of thing for the planner markets. The more fun thing will be you can all come over and all go to the planner markets on Saturday and then sleep over and then Ryan can cook you pancakes for breakfast while I go to work the next day. That's Ryan's one. I was about to say Artie Crafty there at UTS in Piedmont. Was it Piedmont or Ultimo? Really easy to get to though. You can walk to it from Central or you can walk along, go over Piedmont Bridge, like go through Darling Harbour and go up Harris Street. And it's a great walk. It's a great thing to go to. I had so much fun when I went to the one in February. It was a great time. So I highly recommend the Sydney Planner Markets and I highly recommend the Melbourne Planner Markets. I haven't been to the Brisbane ones, but I'm going to tell everybody that I'm going to highly recommend that too because I know so many wonderful people that have stalls, that go and enjoy the stalls. It can't possibly not be good. So yeah, you'll definitely have to go to a planner market if you can. Okay. So I do have one little bit of exciting news that I can't give you too much information, but I can give you a little bit. So Ryan and I have been working very, very hard on a little project that will be coming near the end of the year, but will be announced before my next live video. So I can't tell you anything more than that. Can I tell you anything more than that? I'm saying no. I can't tell you any more than that, but it is a super amazing, exciting, amazing project, and I've just used that word twice, I don't care, that I'm so proud, is that the right word? I'm so excited that I'm getting to do this. That's all. I can't say any more because I'll give it away, so I'm just going to shut up. But just keep an eye on my socials for the next 3 weeks. Definitely before the next live, I will announce it. And then hopefully in this live next month, you guys can ask questions and I can help sort of put out any worries or anything like that. So, yeah, exactly. Just insert drum roll, Denise. I can't tell you any more, Mel. It's not finalised yet. But it is really, really exciting. And I'm really, really, really excited to actually get to announce it. So, fingers crossed it'll all go to plan and you guys will hear in the next sort of 3 to 4 weeks. Oh, I'm going to breathe now. Okay. I know, I'm a massive tea smoke. You guys know that. So I'll just go through some, because I can't show you my cards, I thought I'd sort of show you some bits of artwork that I've been playing with the watercolours and drawing and bits and pieces. So a couple of these you would have seen on Instagram yesterday. Someone said, and I don't remember who it was on Instagram, so if you're here, I'm really sorry, said they love this one, and I felt like saying, well, actually, I cheated. It's a stamp, so I didn't draw that. I'm not that talented. But I just coloured it in, and I was really proud of it. I don't know what I was trying to do here. I think I was trying to make lavender, and I failed miserably. But I thought my tree worked out really nicely, so woohoo. I'm just going on such a tease. Yeah, I'm sorry, Monique. Can't help it. I'll be in Epping in the end of September. Any best places to visit? In Epping. I'm not really familiar with that side of town. It's only if you're coming into the city I'll be able to give you a hand.
The end of September.
End of September.
What happens at the end of September?
Footy finals. That's not planner related. The best place to visit during the end of September, if you ask me, in Melbourne, is the MCG. But if you can get a ticket, you're a freaking genius, because I can't. This one was me swatching I was playing with the colours for Pretty Posy. And that's actually how I came up with that idea of sort of doing that dark fade from that red, orange to the yellow, which actually worked out really, really well. Even in Melbourne. Okay, if you're going to come into the city and you want to do planner stuff, you need to hit Kiki K, and you can do all of this in Melbourne Central. Kiki K, Milligram. Is it Milligram? Yep. And Mag Shop's pretty good. I don't go in there too often, but that's only because I can't bother walking all the way over there. They're the ones I'd hit. Oh, and Daiso. Need to hit Daiso if you don't have a Daiso. They're sort of my big suggestions. I don't know. As I kind of always knew I would, once I discovered Etsy and then online... Oh, excuse me, nose. And then online stores, I've kind of stopped shopping in stores. And I knew that would happen, so I'm not really worried about that too much. So I don't tend to go shopping as much. I buy a lot online. I'll tell you about that again in a sec too. So this was me playing with the Copics, just sort of with some cute Kaisercraft stamps that I got from that Kaisercraft haul I did. Bookbinders. I haven't gone to Bookbinders yet, Amy. I keep meaning to. I really love that frog. Pardon me again. He turned out really well. I'll just hold him up because he's really super cute. I'm actually getting better with the colouring. Muji, thank you. Bookbinder design in the city. There we go. Everyone's chucking ideas at you. This was me playing with some purples for the Time to Unwind kit kind of thing that I did in my inserts. I was just playing with smooshes. I was playing with three different things. So there's watercolor under there followed by the Kaiser Mist. I think that's the silver Kaiser Mist. No, not silver. White iridescent. Stop moving things. And then also some... Why are you moving things?
I can see.
Oh, righto. And then also some of the black embossing powder. That's sort of all what I put on there. And that actually turned out really nice. I thought that would make a really cool card. I just hadn't had a chance to do it yet. And this was another one I was playing with, which has embossing on it as well, but you can't really see all that well. So it's kind of like a very light grey wash, and then the splotches, and then there's some silver embossing on there as well. So yeah, that's me playing. And then... which I'm trying to get out before my nose completely just destroys me. I was very inspired by Trish from Hobby Hoppers, and she was at Planner Day. She was drawing these gorgeous mushrooms, which Denise has now turned into stickers. So please go and check them out. I was very inspired by the very, very cute little mushrooms. So I tried to make my own mushroom, which is nowhere near as good as Trish's, but I'm still pretty proud of it. I think it turned out rather nicely in the end. So, woo! So there you go, there's all my art. Apparently I can do art. I didn't think I could. I thought I could just make a mess, but I can apparently draw things. I love just playing with the watercolours. I'm not trying to draw anything in particular. I'm just playing with watercolours and seeing where they lead me. I love those watercolours. I'm really scared now though, because I'm starting to fall down a whole other, and this is where the whole memory decks thing came from as well. I want to have a way or a place to play with things that can't go in my planner. Like, I feel like I can't really use watercolours in my planner because I'll mess up the pages. But having a card, I can chuck them on there and make a mess and have them all over the place. And play with some wax seals and play with those kind of things. So that's sort of what I'm thinking about with the memory dexes. I would really love to bring memory dexes back. As in, not have a swap thing, but so many people, when I was searching about memory dexes, were all like, oh, you have to do swaps, you have to do swaps, you have to do swaps. Like, I don't understand what these swap things are, but the more I read about it, the more excited I got. And I thought, oh yeah, that'd be cool. If you could just send them off to a friend and say, look, add that to your memory dex. Very, very cool. Alright, so I'm going to, I know I say this and then I'm still talking for 20 minutes after this, but I'm going to start trying to wrap it up only because my throat is very quickly starting to close up on me, which is not helping. So if you have any questions or anything you want to add or want me to answer now, let me know now so I can sort of start wrapping it up. I'm trying to think of other things I can tell you or show you. I have not redesigned, but just sort of added an extra bit to my monthly sort of layout. So I did this I didn't do it last month. I did it last month. I added in a songs of the month box. So I've got my birthdays at the top, songs of the month in the middle, and then this one I've just added a podcast of the month. I've been really into podcasts at the moment. More art in your life is best. More art in your life is best. I was trying to work out what you're saying. See, I understand text, Jane. So I've just added, songs of the month and podcasts of the month just to remind me and just to use that as a bit of a memory kind of thing. So like last month, I didn't have podcasts last month, but like Good Lord by Birds of Tokyo, so one of my favourite. Let You Love Me by Rita Ora, I love that. Mess Her Up by Amy Shark. I don't know when I fell in love with Amy Shark, but I did. And I love Taylor Swift's new song. Well, it's actually not new anymore, but it was. They're just the four that I love loved last month. So that's been really cool. I still love this week. I need to pull this out of my planner and put it up on my wall. So I'm going to do that now. Oh, I'm thinking of it. Probably one of my favourite things ever. I'm just so in love with anything that moves right now. I just think they're so interesting and so different and so... Something that you don't see a lot of is cards or inserts or anything that move. So I'm just so in love with that at the moment. And this Pretty Posy is seriously one of my favourite kits ever. Speaking of the Pretty Posy kit, if you didn't know, I'm going to repeat a little bit of Sammy's news. Planners Anonymous are going to have a past kit sale very, very soon. I think she said sort of by the end of the month, about the same to or maybe early next month. So that's going to be coming up really soon. So if you are a current subscriber, if you jump on now and you get Planner Babe's the one coming up, and I don't know what the next one is, but if you jump on and you got Planner Babe, you would then have access to Planners Anonymous for the past kit sale and might be able to get your hands on Pretty Posy or Getaway or In Bloom or any of those ones. So if you have missed one and you thought, oh, okay, well, I'm never going to get that, subscribe now so that you can be a subscriber when the past kit sale starts, because it's going to be an epic sale. I do know that Sammy and Michael went through their back room through their back room and found a lot of stuff. So very excited to see what comes out there. Obviously, I've got everything already, so I don't need to. Probably another question for another day, but how do I use the acetate sheets from Planners Anonymous boxes? I use them in lots of different ways, actually. I don't know if I have any still in here. Yes, I do. So I do. I mainly use them for pockets because that's, to me, what they're best for. So that was the one from Whale Song. So there's just a little bit of acetate there that's just stuck down. You just have to be a bit clever when you're using glue with acetate so that you don't sort of get it. You can't see the glue quite so much. And then, did I use the acetate in any of these? I don't think I did. I try not to use it every month because it then becomes very repetitive, pardon me for you guys, so I try not to do that. But generally for pockets, that's the nicest way, but then some of them are just so beautiful, I just use them as sort of flip outs, so kind of similar to this, but round the other way. Sometimes that works really nicely, just having them in the middle. Anything that, obviously, you want to be able to see through, you can see through them. So it's sort of like just adding a little bit of bling. It's like adding a bit of washi just for the foil effect, something like that. You just use it anywhere that you just feel like you can still need to see through it, but would be really cool. A ruler would be a really cool thing to make with that because it's actually really strong plastic, so you can make your own sort of decorative ruler or what's the word? Like a page marker kind of thing. That's something I've always meant to do with the acetate from Planners Anonymous. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. So that's sort of an idea you could do. In fact, I might put that in my list of video ideas and do that at some point for you guys really soon. All right. Sorry, I'm actually starting to die now. My throat is actually really sore. So I think I'll wrap it up a little bit earlier than normal. I know I've done that the last couple, but I'm still kind of struggling with this head cold. So fingers crossed it won't be too much longer before I'm all better. Give me some ideas. It's the only part of the box I don't use. It's generally the part of the box that I use last or I have to use first. It's either the first or the last thing I use. So love the acetate though. I love the variety that's come with the paper packs recently. I think the papers in Planners Anonymous are really fantastic. I would subscribe to them just for the paper, honestly. I just would, especially when they moved the acetate and the vellum in there as well. I think that's been a really great addition since we've sort of transferred that over. But like I said, I'm going to wrap it all up. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them for me, or you can send me a message on any of my socials. I will answer you. I'm generally a little slow, but I will answer you. It is my day off tomorrow, so I'm hoping to catch up on all those bits and pieces that I have kind of been lacking in the last 2 weeks while I've been sick. So fingers crossed I catch that all back up on those. Other than that, do I have anything else to say? I went through my list in my head. I think I'm good. I think I've given you my sneaky peek that you guys need to stay tuned for some very exciting news coming up very, very soon. I've told you about the past kit sale from Planners Anonymous. I've told you about Picture to Page, Planner Alley at Picture to Page. I've done that. Told you about the Melbourne Planner Markets. Yeah, no idea. Whoever asked for tips to drink more water. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to me, Jade. No, definitely leave your comments for other people there. Drink more water. I'm going to leave it there. I will talk to you guys really soon. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Apologies again for the croaky throat, drinking the water, and, the sniffy nose and everything. But hopefully you guys have a really, really fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in Friday's video. Bye.